suited Barclays in terms of managing reputational damage for your LIBORs to be lower, to be within the pack.
And clearly that decision was taken by people at a certain level, but it was a level that did not come up to the board.
So who would have taken that decision then?
I don't know.
Okay, so the chairman didn't know, the chief executive didn't know, Mr. Delamisier has gone since, having misinterpreted.
That was in respect of a different part of the
indeed
of the drama.
So somewhere, someone is giving an instruction to manage the reputation of Barclays by lowering LIBOR submissions, and no one in charge of the bank knows anything about it. Can I ask Mr. Agius, you do understand how difficult the public will find to believe that?
Yes, I can. It should not have happened.
Okay. Let me just, on this issue of other banks manipulating LIBOR, when did you first become aware that might be an issue?
As the investigation progressed. As I said, I was first made aware of the investigation proper in April 2010. It was then raised with our audit committee. Mike Rake, who was chairman of the audit committee, was also informed at the same time that I was. At the next regular meeting of the audit committee, it was also raised with the board at the next meeting of the board. But it was not at that stage. You need to understand that our knowledge of what it all meant was quite limited, because as the investigation went on, more and more was discovered, and indeed the intensity of the discovery and the intensity of the investigation increased quite sharply as we moved further through time.
Although the bank were identifying rates which were clearly wrong in other banks during the crisis in 2008, you weren't aware of that issue or what anyone else in Barclays thought about that until the investigation started in 2010.
Correct.
That sounds dysfunctional, that such an important piece of information about an essential part of the banking infrastructure wouldn't have been communicated to you, even in a general sense that there might be a problem with LIBOR.
Because we didn't believe at that stage that there was a problem with what we were doing with LIBOR.